Greetings, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. This is Just a Normie. Welcome to Just a Normie channel. If you're new, please like, subscribe, and share my content as I help the channel grow greatly. And please hit that notification button if you haven't already, because we have videos that drop every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3 a.m. PST. Today, we're going to review the premiere of The Mandalorian. And it's going to probably contain some spoilers and all that, which, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So if you haven't watched that already, please move away and come back after you have. The book of Bobafett is a kind of story that seems unnecessary at first. And I know a lot of people have stated that, and I kind of agree to that, and stuff like that. But nonetheless, we are here. Disney is going to be milking every recognizable property means that the once, minimalist bounty hunter will now be fleshed out to all it's worth, I guess. What's a little odd is that the Mouse House already found a more unique way to do that with The Mandalorian. And I kind of agree. A show that essentially functioned like a Boba Fett series would have but created a new character and more intriguing twist of Star Wars universe. I have to wonder also too if Mandalorian is going to be sticking around, because in the last season I tend to think the story of Mandalorian was pretty much wrapped up. What I would really like to see is a Mandalorian show with Bo-Katan, like in the sense of a Game of Thrones type situation, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what we're here to discuss here. We're here to discuss Boba Fett. And nonetheless, I will say that so far, Boba Fett first episode is everything we kind of saw in the trailer, which I'm okay with. There's a lot of people really being down on the first episode for Boba Fett. Nonetheless, I thought it was well done. So again, it's no surprise that the Book of Bobafett is completely modeled after The Mandalorian in many ways. Mr. Rodriguez is the showrunner and the writer and all that stuff, which I can understand. They're doing it because he knows how to do things on the cheap, which I appreciate. And and all that. From the creative team to the structure of the episode to the approaching to the score, this is essentially an addendum season to The Mandalorian that has its pros and cons. The good thing is The Mandalorian is a pretty good show so far, in my opinion. Like I said, I think it kind of wrapped it up and stuff. The vibe is more of a present day in the Book of Boba Fett, which I'm okay with. It's understandably functional, and some of the best elements of The Mandalorian, like its commitment to the tackle world of its characters, are more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? Much like the episodes of the Mandalorian, Boba Fett shines in the same type of format. The premiere episode sets up an approach to the story by showing us Fest's flashback as he heals in a Bacta tank, and we get all these flashbacks of how he got out of the Sarlacc pit and stuff like that. That was pretty cool and stuff like that. I was kind of glad that they finally canonized that, and stuff, because so many fans wanted to see that. And this is how we will be filled in on what transpired from a bounty hunter between Jedi and his reappearance in The Mandalorian and all that, which I am okay with. I kind of like this. I know a lot of people are down on this whole Bacta tank, but the Sarlacc really did a number on Boba and stuff like that. But I thought he was using the Bacta tank for regenerative, because he's a clone essentially, But he grew up. He wasn't accelerated, so he might have a longer life. I don't know. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, but at this point, episodic storytelling might be the best avenue for Star Wars, a series that was, built upon harkening back to the series of what we got from Mandalorian, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But the Book of Bobafett first episode, having taken over a crime lord on Tatooine, an obvious route is to have the vet be challenged by mysterious entities from the onset. This leads to the kind of well-set, staged, but effectively limp action series we're come to expect from the streaming era of Star Wars under the Mouse House. But you know what, too? Remember that Lucas wrote, 50 scripts for was it like 1313 or the underbellies of Coruscant, which I would have liked to seen this a lot better, which maybe Boba Fett or the Book of Bobafett will maybe explore that, because being stuck on Tatooine, you're kind of stuck to a certain aesthetic, and I don't want to see that. I wonder if that cyberpunk type of all those scripts are all written and stuff like that. I wonder if that was really something for Boba Fett. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But nonetheless, the action in these sections, it's a little questionable. You know what I'm saying? The more understanding moments are far more engaging. Tamara Morris and Ming-Na Wen have a delightful chemistry as share their criminal overlord duties with quiet lines back and forth, which I liked. Seeing them cast, and so I'm not a big fan of Ming-Na Wen. I don't like her from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't like her in some of the other stuff we've seen her in. But this role is really, really allowing me to really like her character. I'll tell you that. Seeing them cast as suspicious gaze at someone is much more thrilling than most of the action they are subject to. The Book of Bobafett is at its best when they're having to deal with politics of being the ruling criminal power of Tatooine, which is an interesting perspective. Still, the shadows of Mandalorian continually drapes the Book of Boba Fett in many ways. One has to wonder if this is a sign of things to come for the Star Wars franchise under the Mouse House. For all their faults and acclaims, the sequel truly looks and feels to be pretty darn good. Naturally, this is exactly what has led to such acceptance of the media and audience with the Marvel Cinematic Universe installments. The Book of Boba Fett is going to scratch your itch while you're waiting for The Mandalorian. I don't know if that's happening still. And it's clearly designed to do just that. It almost feels like The Mandalorian 2.0. I don't think so at all. The story expanding the games and everything else, and the lore of Boba Fett in general, I think is really well done. I think I'll get more into it, but I wanted to kind of give my opinion on the first episode of Boba Fett. I know it's not very long and stuff like that, but let me know what you think down below. Take care, everybody. Peace out.